Hi, this is Ayush from CosmoQuick, and here is another one of our videos on how to get better opportunities, how to crack better jobs. And this one is titled Why Your Resume Gets Rejected by ATS, and how do you actually get through it and get your resume to the people who is making the decision. So let's get started. Many job seekers apply to dozens of roles but never receive a response. Applications are submitted, resumes are uploaded, everything seems correct, yet interview calls never come. So, in many cases, the resume is never seen by a human recruiter. Before someone actually reads a resume, it goes through an ATS, and ATS is basically a filtering system. So, understanding how the system works explains why many resumes get rejected early. So what is ATS? It stands for Application Tracking System. Most companies use ATS software to manage job applications. When hundreds of candidates apply, uh, the person who is in the charge of hiring, they cannot just manually go through hundreds of resumes. So they use this tool, and ATS helps by filtering and organizing candidates before human review begins. So this means the first screening decision is often made automatically. Why companies use resume screening systems? So the answer is simple. It is because of volume. It is humanly impossible to get through each one of this resume. So you need to parse the key information and discard the ones which are not aligning with the JD. So why resumes get rejected by the ATS? And the common reasons are skills not matching the job description, different job titles than expected, missing keywords related to the role, experience that looks unrelated, formatting that makes parsing difficult. The system is not judging ability; it is looking for signals that suggest relevance. So they are not judging your ability; it just wants the resumes which are relevant to the role. So why alignment matters more than the effort? Many candidates apply to many roles hoping one will work, but this is not how it works out. ATS filtering is designed to prioritize relevance, not volume. So if you are just spamming your resume to multiple people, it is not going to work because you need to prioritize relevance. You have to apply to the jobs which are relevant to you. So if the resume does not clearly match the role, it may never reach the recruiter. This is why applying a fewer but more relevant job often produces better results. So how recruiters actually see candidates after filtering? After the ATS filters applications, recruiters usually see a much smaller list of candidates. The candidates typically show clear signals, relevant experience, matching skills, similar job titles, industry alignment. Candidates who pass the filter are not always the best candidates. They are candidates whose profiles match the role most clearly. So, how to improve your chances of passing resume screening? Improving results often means improving clarity, not exaggerating experience. So, you need to focus on the job titles, highlighting skills. Descriptions need to be concise and short and need to have the keywords. You have to read the GD and use the words being used in that in your cover letter or in your resume if you are tailoring it for that particular job. So, when alignment is easy to see, screening becomes easier. So while resume screening feels unfair sometimes, filtering systems are designed for speed. They cannot fully understand the context. They are passing through for the signals. They cannot understand the context, so they cannot read between the line. So you have to make your resume so robust that the signals are passed and it gets through. The core insight here is many resumes are not rejected because candidate is unqualified. They're rejected because the system cannot detect strong relevance. When signals are clearer, the chance of moving forward increases. And understanding how screening works helps candidate position themselves more effectively. So here's a live demo where you get access to these tools which help you design better resumes, how it is in areas, how you can write better cover letters, you can get this interview, you can have a salary estimator, you get all this in the candidate Cosmoquick, and it may increase the chance of you getting a job